Welcome to the Christ the King Holiday Tournament 2009. You got Sacred Heart of Bennington, Vermont in the green uniforms. They're facing on my left-hand side. Proctor in the mostly white with the maroon trimmings. So Proctor, 8th grade girls taking on Sacred Heart, 8th grade girls, and we're just about set to get things underway. Dick Densmore will throw the ball up. We'll have the tip-off, and the coverage of the Christ the King Tournament 2009 is underway. Now, you give me a second. It's going to take me a bit to learn the girls' names and numbers here. Sacred Heart with the basketball first, got to the elbow, lost the dribble, and then Proctor able to come around and make a play defensively. They go down to the low post. That's going to be knocked out of bounds as it'll become Proctor basketball. That was a pass intended number 14 Hickey of Proctor. I believe they're trying to get it down to Langlois, number 5. It'll be side out Proctor. They're going to look for Langlois. She'll set from the free throw line and get it. So Brody Langlois left open, made him pay for it, made the basket 2-0. Proctor's 8th grade girls with the lead. 6-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. Winner advances on deeper into the tournament. This tournament, I want to say it's been 40 years it's been around. It could be even longer, but used to feature St. Peter's School, IHM. I mean, a lot of schools that are no longer in existence, but they'll have a healthy tournament turnout this year. The steal and the basket is going to be good by Valario. Well, what's the Valario? Will make a 4-0 Proctor. 5 minutes even to go in the first quarter play. Sacred Heart just trying to settle things down and handle the press. Proctor coming out with that extension defense all the way into the backcourt, causing problems for Sacred Heart. Have West Rutland, Christ the King 8th grade girls action coming up next. That's going to be a foul on the shot, and I believe it's going to be on Valario, number 11. And that's going to send Sacred Heart to the line to shoot a couple free throws. And Becca Solari, I believe. See, the problem with this is that players are very short and their hair is very long, and it covers up their numbers on their jersey. And now I can see it's 4-4, 14, so it is Becca Solari at the line. And she's going to be a little bit short on the first shot. If you've never played a game or been to a game or watched a game played in Christ the King Gym, one thing you got to be very aware of, it has an extremely low ceiling. And at some point today, during the broadcast, somebody's going to hit the ceiling with the ball, and that's going to be a dead ball out of bounds. Trombley got the rebound. Now they'll get it up ahead. Valario in the corner will get the pass off to Hickey. Hickey will bring it back to Valario, and from the elbow, up and no. Rebound, no. One more chance, no. Look at the Proctor squad on the boards will get the basket. That was Trombley with the finish. Numerous chances though, and that's one thing during the warm-ups that was very obvious was the height advantage that Proctor had over Sacred Heart. Now Sacred Heart, it was brought to my attention, is a mixture 6th, 7th, 8th grade team. And Solari will make the steal back and her pass down in the corner. It's going to be good. She'll settle the ball down. Again, Proctor on the defense with that 6-0 lead. Solari looking for some movement out there on by her teammates offensively, and that pass perfectly threaded, catch and shot just off the mark. Rebound outletted by Langlois, and up ahead we go. Proctor running the floor well. The pass just a tad bit too far ahead. Trombley's pass was intended for Coombs, Riley Coombs, number 22. Tried to get one for the team. It will be Sacred Heart basketball. Solari waiting for the traffic to clear. 3:32 to go in the first quarter. But she's able to get up, and we got a blocking foul called. So Valario will pick up the foul, and that'll send Sacred Heart to the baseline. I'm just trying to see her number now. That's Sarah Solari. So there's a couple of Solaris out there, Becca and Sarah. And just a nice takeaway on the play by Proctor. Just good defense played. They set, they fire, and they're a little bit long. The offensive rebound's going to go out of bounds. Shot taken by Hickey, number 14. It started with Langlois, number 5. And we're going to have a Proctor timeout. 3:17 to go. They're up 6-0, and they will have a 30-second timeout, so they'll stay out on the floor, and this will be a good time to read off the Proctor roster to you. They have number 3 Kylie Gray, number 5 Brody Langlois, Alyssa Valario's 11, Carly Trombley 13, Mackenzie Hickey 14, Riley Coombs 22, and Paige Farley is number 41. That is the Proctor 8th grade girls squad and its entire roster. Well, they've opened up the ball game, Proctor has, with a lot of energy, high pressure defense, picking up in the back court, and they've out-rebounded Sacred Heart by an enormous amount already, and we still have 3:17 going to first quarter. 6-0 Proctor, and continue watching the Christ the King Holiday Tournament. Taking the ball out of bounds will be Coombs. Coombs handed the ball, and we're good to go. On the inbounds pass, the shot wide open, just a little bit. It's a gym you got to really get used to shooting in. Unless you're here, you don't get the feel for it. But this is not a shooter's gym. This is a home court advantage for the Christ the King playing here, and that's going to be a pass long and strong and out of bounds. And they'll chase it down out in the lobby, and we're good to go. And in the back court, Valario, number 11, won't face any pressure. She'll bring the ball up, and look at what appears to be a 2-3 zone being played by Sacred Heart. They're going to reverse the ball back up between circles, come to the elbow. Langlois pulled the shot down. They get the free throw line slapped away, controlled by Sacred Heart. They're trying to dribble up on the pack, and well, tight quarters, but they got the pass there, and now we have a foul called. And I believe it's going to be on number 22, Riley Coombs. And that is the call, so we're not in a bonus situation yet. It's just going to be Sacred Heart taking the ball out of bounds. Side out, and they'll get it into Solari, and she'll turn. Now she's looking to penetrate. Somebody got a hand on the ball, and jump ball called. And it'll be Proctor basketball. So the Lady Phantoms, the 8th grade squad, will take the ball out of bounds. Coombs and Valario in that back court. Langlois gave the pass up, gets it in the corner, and that's a good-looking shot, just a little bit off the mark. Shot taken by Trombley. Here comes the quick push. The problem Sacred Heart's having is that was their first real decent look they've had to take a shot, is that Proctor's able to get back in transition defense very well and take away the penetration, but then Proctor's height advantage takes away that pull-up jumper also. It's very hard to, right now, for Sacred Heart to pass through and shoot over the top of Proctor. Get a foul called, and 1-1 green. That is going to be on Catherine Frazier, so Frazier will pick up the foul. Stops the clock. 2:07 to go. Just did the Proctor JV and varsity squads at the high school level, and you can see the talent they have at the 8th grade level. They're going to have good programs coming around for quite a while. And that goes up and just a little bit hard off the backboard. Langlois full throttle. Langlois will have the ball taken away. Jump ball. That was number 14, Becca Solari. And we got a timeout taken by Sacred Heart. So a full timeout taken by Sacred Heart. They're trailing 6-0 with 1:50 to go in the first quarter of the Christ the King Memorial Tournament on Munger Vision. Well, you talk about old-time, small-town Americana basketball. You got it right here at the Christ the King Gym. And we'll have it again for you on Munger Vision when it moves to the Glazic Tournament. The Christ the King Tournament starts off the season, the 7th, 8th grade level. Glazic Tournament takes in the 5th, 6th graders at the end of the season. And, of course, the only form of electronic media that covers both events are Munger Vision. And you go to PEGTV.com, click Video on Demand, and you can watch the Munger Vision sports anywhere in the universe, anytime you want. Up and got it. Kiss it off the glass. That was Hickey with the basket. Mackenzie Hickey makes it 8-0 Proctor. Now that came in transition after Sacred Heart. They called a timeout and set up a very good play offensively. That's going to be just a little bit long, and I don't believe anybody tipped it. No. Become Proctor basketball. It's a tight gym for me to shoot in. I have a very small distance between me and the court. And so a lot of this action, sometimes I miss it. A, because I'm slow, but also because it's just logistically hard. That's going to be no good. Shot generated from the wing, followed up, and got it. Langlois with her second bucket. Hickey took the original shot. 2 shots off that sequence, and again, they're able to dominate on the boards offensively and defensively, Proctor. And it's going to be saved. Nice go backcourt. Coombs did an incredible job athletically getting there and making the steal. Then she threw the ball into the back court, and that's going to be the call on the violation. 32 taking the ball out of bounds is Nicole Monick for Sacred Heart. And we're below 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Tipped and got a new number out there for Proctor. It's Kylie Gray. Gray in the ball game for Proctor. Made the play defensively right there. We get the pass in, and again that defense just, you can just see the difference in strength for Proctor, able to run through those screens. Good save in the backcourt by Solari. She's got to get the ball around, and now she'll have it at the elbow. She'll get in front court, and the stop shot blocked and fouled by Langlois, I believe, is Densmore looking for the number 5. So it'll be Langlois picking up the foul, and there'll be 2 shots coming up for Sacred Heart. So they'll go to the line. It's going to be Becca Solari at the line. And again, 22 seconds to go. If they can get a couple points here, in realistic terms, they'll only be down by 8 points, which is doable. A little bit to the right, and she'll try to set up to save the second shot. Takes her time, and nope. I said I'll have the follow-up game. Christ the King, 8th grade against West Rutland, 8th grade. What a good play defensively by Frazier. And as Larry picked up the foul, the push will be signed out to Proctor with 16.8 seconds to go. Plenty of time to get off, set up a play, get a good shot off, and even a putback if you miss. There's Langlois. Killed the dribble, pushed the ball inside. Trombley got nothing but net. I'm sorry, it's Hickey, number 14. Hickey, nothing but net. It's an even does right now, 12-0, and they're going to turn the ball over with 1.5 seconds to go. I don't think they can catch and shoot the length of the court in 1.5. Nope. That's the first quarter. It's going to be in a Proctor 8th grade lead, 12-0 over Sacred Heart of Bennington on Munger Edition. Riley Coombs and Proctor will have the ball first. They'll get into Langlois and get right back to Coombs. Pass up the shot, went down on the wing, and baseline sealed up. Ball will be tipped by Solari, and still come down to Proctor. That's Gray chasing down a loose ball, and the shot up, and got it! Paige Farley, 41 for Proctor, just in the ball game. I didn't get a chance to introduce her before she was up there scoring, and she did get the basket. And that was a close play to being over and back on Solari, and on the dribble, they'll lose it out of bounds. Just looking for the number. Was it slapped out of her hands? No, it was number 24, Salazar, Maria Salazar, on her way to the basket. Lost control of the ball, and it went out of bounds. Now we're seeing Sacred Heart with his press in the backcourt, and almost came up with a turnover. Coombs, Langlois. I think the pass was intended for Gray all along, but it ends up now in the hands of Farley, and up, no good. Farley coming in, got the offensive rebound. Nope. Proctor just dominating the boards right now with their size. One more chance, they'll kick fire and got it. That was Kylie Gray with the bucket. And there really isn't much that Sacred Heart can do about that. Oh, you can say technique and box out, and yeah, that's all true. But they're just a smaller physical group. And a steal by Gray as she's off to the races. She might double dribble. What's the call going to be? Oh, we got a push. Okay. So Solari called for the foul. I thought she carried the ball, but it doesn't matter what I think. It's a foul, and it'll be 16-0 Proctor, and going to the line will be Gray, Kylie Gray, number 3. Just missed. Had good arc on it and all, but coming back in for Sacred Heart now is Catherine Frazier, number 11. As they have Sacred Heart, it's just 6 players here today. They have more on their roster, but only 6 players could make it. So they got a very short bench. They got to figure out a way to get their players breaks and for fatigue and for exhaustion. Rotate that one extra player in front court. Sacred Heart to go baseline. It's Salazar sealed up, and they'll go back to Solari on the running one-hander. Oh, good basketball move right there. Just didn't get the finish. Then the pressure to backcourt. Langlois lost her balance, picked up by Solari. Needs some help. She lost the dribble, and Salazar will make the save. Well, she thought about it. She sold the ball fake up, and that might have been tipped. Rebound, Salazar up, and tough angle. Oh, it's hectic out there right now. Foul on the play. Stop the clock with 4:13 second quarter. Going back to the line of Sacred Heart. And Becca Solari going to the line. Well, let me check. I think that's Becca 14. Yes, it is Becca. They tell you about some helter-skelter basketball. Woo, there you go right there. They're waiting for Salazar to tie her shoe. I think they go ahead and let her shoot because it's a two-shot foul. Okay, I'll tell you, one of her problems is she's got a day-glow yellow orange shoelace and an orange, and then she's got one shoe's day-glow yellow, the other one's orange. They don't match. I'm colorblind and I can tell those bright colors. Second shot coming up as Sacred Heart still looking for their first points of the ball game. Up and nope. Langlois got to the basketball, dribbled out of a crowd of people, got it up ahead to Riley Coombs. Nope. Nope. One more time. No. Farley got it. Again, there's just not a lot Sacred Heart can do about that. Frazier, baseline. Tell you what, it's a great move. Again, no finish though. Up ahead to Gray, and she's beat the defense down the floor and missed it. Left it short. Farley, cash it in. 20-0 Proctor. And I tell you, usually in the first round, you get games like this. Obviously, as you weed through the more talented teams, you know, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. Obviously, you hope the talent level would become equal. But these early rounds, you do get this. Rutland Middle School and Rutland Town played the first game of the tournament, and I believe it was 22-21 was that score. So you had a real good matchup right there, and that's going to go up and foul, and it should be some shots, I believe, coming up. Monic, I believe, called for the foul. Called it on 33, but there's a 33 out there. No. Gray just a little bit off on that one. To reset. Plenty of time here. 3:14 to go in the second quarter. A team like Sacred Heart that's a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade mix. This is a learning experience for them that they hopefully will be able to use at some point during the season. They can reflect back on it. And 21-0 Proctor. Proctor's pulled out. They're going to set up in a 2-3 zone now. And you know, I've always said this is a hard game to coach when you're ahead 21-0. And obviously have the game well in hand. Because you want your team to keep executing, keep playing. You definitely don't want them to stop playing. But you can take criticism either way you play it. Up and no. On the run, the shot no good. The ball was not saved. Went out of bounds off from Trombley. And it'll become Sacred Heart ball. For zeroing in on halftime, just 2:48 to go from the Christy King Tournament 2009. That's a live ball picked up, and Gray picked it up off the tip. Got the ball knocked right back to her. We'll go down inside. Valario, no good. That tough shot. To the floor they'll go, and whistle, jump ball, green basketball, Sacred Heart of Bennington's basketball. So again, Solari will bounce pass in the front court and get it off the elbow, and that ball tipped away by Langlois. Foul, going to the line, shooting a couple. That's going to be Solari picking up the foul. 2 shots, and it is definitely on Becca Solari. As Langlois will get set, coming in at the scorer's table will be Frankie Roblatsky. And that's going to be a Sacred Heart change. Go wait till the second shot, though. Hey, what? Langlois with a nice looking free throw on the form, the rotation, and then on to Twine. As the switch has been made, they have brought out Sarah Solari, number 13, to get a breather. Langlois won't get the second one. Farley will get in there, get the rebound, and got it. Farley quick to the ball and then put it up off the window and in, making it 24-0 Proctor. Again, they're just, even against the zone, there's just such an advantage physically, height-wise, by Proctor that there's no place to get the shot off by Sacred Heart. There, they start to dribble. Frazier wanted somebody to flash inside. And against that 2-3 zone, you just can't do that from the stance, though. You got to rotate the ball around, make the defense slide, create that seam, either drive the seamer to pass the ball through, but playing flat on the perimeter is not going to get your passing lane down inside. On top of the point, Langlois now he tipped the ball away, kept it in bounds, stopped, gave it to a teammate. Ball be tipped, come back, picked up by Gray on the run, high off the glass, no good. Farley got fouled. I don't know what we are as far as team fouls, but so 1-4 will be Becca Solari, and I believe she's got 3 fouls now. And that will send Paige Farley to the line, number 41. Got it. Tell you, I have never seen this Proctor team play as an 8th grade group. Obviously I have as a 7th grade group, but the year before here. But they, in this first half at least, have shot the free throws extremely well. Got them both, 26-0 Proctor. They're pitching a shutout here in the first half of basketball. And that pass can be picked off. They got a ball fake, a lot to do with it. They're young players, but if you're going to play flat on the perimeter against that 2-3 zone, you've got to at least ball fake and bounce pass, or close the passing gap up, or loop back. But right there, you just can't make those passes. I think Proctor's shown them that, and it's going to be a miss. The putback, no good. Langlois left it on the rim. They'll have another shot up, and Trombley will miss. Farley. Oh, 3 chances, and she's out. Salazar breaking out of the pack with it. Tell you, they had it open for a second to take a shot, but they didn't pull the trigger. Now you're going to get that split second to actually get the shot away. Langlois stops, pops, no good. Gets her own rebound, falling backwards, no. Gray got it. 13 seconds before Sacred Heart can catch their breath here. Blocked away by Langlois, and jump ball called with 5.3 seconds to go as Trombley will get up off the floor, and I believe that's Salazar with her, yes. Proctor basketball with 5.3 seconds to go. They can, with a quick push, get the ball in the front corner and get a good shot out. Valario to Farley. That's a pretty good option, too. That's the buzzer. Woo! Sacred Heart will survive the first half. You can see the score. I'll pick you up on the other side of the fade. See, Monarch will take the basketball out of first for Sacred Heart. She'll have Solari in the backcourt. There's a couple of Solaris out there. It's Becca Solari out there right now. Good ball handlers. Again, the only thing they really lack right now is height. Proctor has built up pretty much an insurmountable lead. I've always told you no lead's insurmountable, but I might have been fibbing on that. This is pretty much a done deal right now. You just want to go through, you want to execute, you want to run through plays, you want to work on things that you don't usually in practice. You don't usually get to work against a live 5-on-5 situation. That was Valario that took the shot. Just a tad bit off the mark, and it'll become green basketball. So Sacred Heart of Bennington will have the ball. No holding at the elbow. That was Solari to Solari, and snapped the pass down to Boblaski. And they're trying to spread the floor, and that's not a bad deal right there. If Sacred Heart, which is smaller, can spread the floor and spread those defenders out, they might get a little more space. Free ball on it, and no. Up, that was great with the shot, and slapped out of bounds. Last touch by Proctor. As Langlois took the original shot on that whole sequence. Again, Proctor started the game off with a very effective, devastating press. Have since pulled out of it, and there's a steal. Will they get the finish? And yes, they will. Valerio, a good-looking player out there, made the steal, got the ball, and knew what to do with it. Makes it 32-0 now. Proctor. This is the Christ the King Holiday Tournament. And nope. The rebound taken out there by, well, both Slarrys had it at once. This is going to be Sarah Slarry with the ball. That's a tough pass to handle, and it'll be picked off by Coombs. Coombs going down the floor, will get in there and miss it. The putback, no good. That was Valerio. They'll bring it out to Langlois, and 3-second call. Somebody for Proctor got down there and got camped out in the paint, and it'll be a turnover on the Proctor 8th grade squad. Again, we'll have 6-minute quarters. And these early rounds, a lot of times you get these matchups. Sacred Heart, nope. Now they're just looking for points. They want to get some baskets here. Langlois, Valerio, ball fakes, the running one-hander, no good, and not saved by Gray. Yeah, she made a good effort, but just nipped the line, will be out of bounds. Yeah, I'll have some more. I couldn't tell you what games, but I know I'll have some of the boys' action, some of the girls' action. And what they've done this year, which is different at the tournament, they have scheduled the 4 championship games, the 7th, 8th grade boys, 7th, 8th grade girls championships, for the evening. So that means I can come and make the, I'll definitely make the, unless I have a stroke or something, or aneurysm, then I probably wouldn't make it. But I'll make it for the championship games on Wednesday. So you know that you'll at least see the finals of the 2009 Christ the King Holiday Tournament. They'll go down inside, fire, and travel call. As Gray made a nice strong step to the basket. Took a little contact, but they called the travel on her. And that hit the, there you go, that hit the ceiling. And what I was wondering, I think, if you watch that again, the shot was blocked, was tipped by Proctor and hit the rafter. So it should have been off from White. It should have been Sacred Heart basketball. But this gym is tricky if you don't play here a lot. And again, it's 32-0. I'm trying to really not say the score a lot, but Proctor with the lead. And like I said, they pulled out of the press, have gone to a zone, and I'm not really sure why people think a zone, and I'm not saying they're wrong, but when teams get big leads and they're trying to be good sports, they'll go to a zone defense. I can understand pulling out of the press, but I don't know why coaches interpret a zone as being a good guy defense. Because at the varsity level, a lot of times when teams are in trouble, they'll go to a zone defense as a tempo changer, as a all kinds of different reasons, but they'll switch the opposite way to help them out. I've never been a big zone guy, but I know there's times you got to do it. But I'm kind of getting sidetracked. I'm talking about the high school level. So Blatsky comes out, and Sarah Solari comes number 13. That's a green change. That's a Sacred Heart change. Just missed it. I thought she had it. She's had good form, good spin on the ball, good release. Just didn't make the basket. She had the nice leg bend, the coil up, and boy, I don't think it could be more evident of the height and age advantage for Proctor. And they're executing very well. I mean, they're really... It'll be more interesting, though, to see Proctor in the next round of the tournament. How they respond to the... Hopefully the competition will be a little bit more balanced. Up and no. Rebound on the weak side. Ball loose. Gray will rip it out of there and bring it back to Coons. To Valario. Nice little handoff down there. And Hickey had it and let it go. Trombley. Strong move. Rebound. Strong rebound in the basket. As we are down to just 36 seconds to go in the third quarter. Salazar will make the grab. I believe she thinks she lost her dribble, but she had a chance to dribble again. I'll tell you, it'll be interesting to watch the Sacred Heart team come back next year because they do have ball handlers. And they do understand the philosophy of basketball and the plays. They just need a little growth spurt right now. Valario wanted to make the move baseline. She does. She get the ball all the way across to Hickey, to Gray, and jump ball. As Solari will tie her up, and will be on the baseline underneath Gracie King basket. And Gray, oh, I'm sorry, that's Coombson's up at the basket. Gray ended up with the ball eventually, and her shot off the mark. Salazar with a defensive rebound will outlet the basketball to Frazier. And Frazier with the ball fake, and tell you, that's the kind of thing right there is where if they caught the ball cleanly, they could have had the shot. Gray with the big steal. Gray going all the way baseline to baseline, backs into the basket and canned it. Nice move all the way around there by Gray. Plenty of time on the clock here still, 31 seconds to go. And that was just blocked right back in the hands of, oh, see that? She had the chance to take the original shot with an opening and waited. Ends up with Valario making the steal. There's the give, and it wasn't tipped. It's going to be Green basketball with 16.1 seconds to go. In Sacred Heart with 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Up, and Salazar just off the mark. And I think the buzzer, yeah, buzzer's going to sound, wave off the basket, and Proctor 1 quarter away from moving further on into the Gracie King Tournament 2009. Again, after this game, I will have the West Rutland Gracie King 8th grade girls basketball game. I think to conserve tapes and discs, I'm just going to fade down and bring it right up to the start of that game. So that shot will be up, and no. Rebound came down to Hickey to Gray, and Gray able to rip the ball free. Got a foul. And Slary trying hard, got the foul. Yeah, and it'll become my basketball. Nobody's in a bonus situation. I don't think team foul-wise we're anywhere near the 7 foul limit. Hickey on the elbow. They'll lob it down inside. Farley will turn. Comes an assist. Nope. Rebound, far side. Solari wants to get the push inside and just steals the ball back from Valario. There they go! Got it! The basket. I'm not sure if you can hear on my mic, but the crowd literally on everybody's side. Proctor's and Sacred Heart and all the teams that are sitting here to play next just erupted for the basket. That's pretty wild. Small town America, man. That's good stuff. And that shot, she hesitated, but she had the opening and she took it. Some of the student bodies chanting defense for Proctor. That's funny. Well, They just gave up their first 2 points. Yep. But they'll battle for the ball, and it'll be last touched by Farley, and you can see that. Blasky hustling over to 15. I'll tell you what's cool about just young people. I mean, they got that basket, and I'll tell you, they're all smiling from ear to ear, and you think they were just a point away from winning this thing. Foul count, basket, go on the line to shoot 1. It'll make it 40-2. Basket's good, and Gray will go to the line. Nice play by Gray, strong finish after the foul. And so 40-2, and Gray set here to try to knock down this free throw. Won't. Good rebound by Frazier. And then she got fouled trying to dribble through the double team. She'll get fouled. Gray will pick up the foul, and now Coombs will come in, number 22. So Riley Coombs allowed to check in the ballgame for Proctor. And with 4:28 to go in this basketball game, Proctor's going to move on to the next round of the tournament. I tell you, that was a heck of a catch by Coombs. Last touch by Proctor. So again, Frazier quickly into the front court, puts a shot up, and again, it was online, just a tad bit shy, and it'll go out of bounds to the far corner, and it will should become Proctor basketball. Now we'll have Trombley, number 13. They go for Farley, goes through her hands, as getting a quick push by Proctor. Sets, fires, and got it! 2-pointer inside the line, but I'll tell you what, that time she ducked underneath the defender, Slurry did, and got the basket. Farley, no. Farley got it. No, she didn't. She missed it. All through the viewfinder. Look, I went through. As everybody had a chance at it, it's going to end up being off from Proctor. Out of bounds. 3:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Sacred Heart of Bennington, a 6th, 7th, 8th grade team mix out there with the basketball. See Frazier get the ball back to Slurry. She wants to ball fake this time, and the defense didn't buy it. Frazier trying to back into the free throw line, gets it passed off to Salazar, and after a few dribbles and spins, she's in a little bit of trouble there. Slurry came down to give her a passing angle, and Roblaski's pass came back and was stolen away. Led to Valario up, and no, it's set on the rim, wouldn't go. The putback, no, won't happen. Another putback front rimmed it. Coombs no good, and I go to the crowd of people, and look at this. Got a push from behind foul. Trombley will be called for the foul. And Langlois coming in the ball game for Trombley for Proctor. The crowd urging the Sacred Heart players to shoot the ball. And it's not bad advice. Jump ball. It's going to be Christ the King basketball as Nicole Monick coming in the ballgame now for Sacred Heart. As Roblaski will get a breather. I'll tell you what, they all played hard, everybody in each team. I don't want anybody to look at the score at the end of the game and think that Sacred Heart didn't play hard. You know, it's the old saying, you know, one team on the floor has got to be a better team, and at this point in their careers, this is a very, very good practice squad. Sacred Heart is going to be a very, very good squad. They just need another year of maturity, both mentally and physically underneath their belt. I don't really know much about the mental aspect. They run the plays, they know the philosophy, they really execute well. They just need to grow a couple inches over the summer. As they go to the floor, it'll be Sacred Heart basketball. So I don't want anybody to look at the score and think that was for lack of effort and talent, because Sacred Heart, obviously to me watching this game, has both. They're just young. Salazar to Solari, back to Frazier. As they brought the clock down to a minute 36 now. That's a foul. Valerio will pick up the foul. And that will send Becca Solari to the line to shoot a couple. As they assemble and wait here. Oh, left-handed too, the lefty. Well, I couldn't tell what hand she was. She'll make the basket. I believe that makes her 3 points on the night. But she does two-handed push shots. I can't tell if she's left or right. Got them both. Oh, she got fouled beyond the arc. Okay, 3 free throws because she got fouled beyond the arc. So looking to go 3 for 3 from the line. For 3 from the line, 42-7 now, Proctor, with a minute and a half to go. Langlois, who had a good ball game for Proctor, will steal the ball back. Nope.
I don't care what score, use your head. Better pass, keep the ball in the air.
Up and just a little bit off. Had an open look and took it. There's Valerio. We'll slow it down, dump it down to Farley. She'll take the little set shot, no good. And Hickey able to save it along the end line. And Sacred Heart's Frazier now to the front court. Long 3 ball. Tell you it was on line, just soft to go out of bounds. 53 seconds to go in the ball game. Yeah, we've got a timeout taken by Sacred Heart. No, what happened was one of the players for Sacred Heart, Monic, has something in her eye. There's the timeout, so they'll get the timeout. Yeah, and what you want to do on the 30-second timeout, you want to substitute. And everybody's okay. They'll just get themselves organized here, come back on the floor. 45 seconds to go. That's so it's Monic who had something in her eye. She's okay. She said she's okay, so. That's going to be blocked by Langlois. Comes down into her teammate Farley's hands. Ball batted around, and Langlois. Of course, in hindsight, I don't really know what adjustments Sacred Heart could have made. The only thing I could think of, and it's irrelevant, was just maybe slow the pace down a tad and get organized. It's hard, though, at this age. It's run and gun. Get the ball, and it's just boom, full throttle. Shot up and no good. Rebound Farley, 15 seconds to go, and Riley Coombs will get into the front court. Langlois. They'll work the ball around to the inside, and Farley stops, puts it up, no good. And that's the ball game. A good effort by both schools, but it'll be Proctor 42-7 over Sacred Heart of Byington. And stay tuned, I'll have the West Rutland Christ the King 8th grade girls game from the 2009 CKS tournament. There's the West Rutland squad. They'll be in the dark green uniforms. They'll be taking on Christ the King 8th grade. And I'll tell you right now quickly, if I can do the rosters, number 4 is Maya Dow for West Rutland. You know, I didn't have my glasses today when I went to read the book, so I think it's Kaylin Riopel, but I'll double check on that. And I feel bad about that, but I have 3 pairs of cheap glasses, and I have one in each equipment bag, and somehow I don't have it in here. Number 11 is Jen Sumner. Sam Laxware is 12. Katie Whedon is number 13. Lexi Champagne, 15. Morgan Raich is number 22. Taylor Raich is 23. Lindsay Bradley, 24. The reason I can read it to you now is because I transfer it from the program and from the book, and I write it in like 2-inch block letters on my piece of paper that I read as I do the game. But I guess I'll be going back another pair of dollar glasses. Now on the steal, or on a tip-off, up and in is Raich. That's Taylor Race, and I'll get the Christ the King roster set for you now in just a second. I know this is Gwen Breslin, number 4 with the basketball, tipped off her hands in the back court, and quickly they'll flip over the top, get the ball to the elbow. They want to go down along the free throw. That's Sumner there and ripped out of her hands. Who touched it last? I'm sorry, that's Sam Lax, number 12 there. I believe that's Corey Lax's younger sister. Corey plays for the hockey team, of course. He plays for MSJ hockey. Sam Lax is on the West Rutland side. Up and no. Had a good look at it, and it didn't happen. The ball will be saved, and we're going to give it to Christ the King. So Breslin will take the basketball out of bounds. She'll take it out of bounds right in front of the West Rutland bench. She's looking, and Giotti open will make the grab. Good hands from Giotti. They'll kick the ball back. Breslin puts it up, a little strong, and it'll be out of bounds last touch by Christ the King as one of the Races grabbed a hold of it, and it's Taylor Race. So Breslin on the baseline. They set that box formation up. They'll pop the ball inbounds and they'll dump it down into the low post. Squirts between the legs of Breslin, goes out of bounds. So Christ the King to start the ball game off. Won't have a press. They'll pick up over midcourt. They set up that 2-3 zone. This is Sumner, number 11. Her sister was a 3-year varsity starter for Carl Serrani at West Rutland, Emily Sumner. Little Sumner's shot will be blocked, the younger Sumner's shot will be blocked. Breslin will pull up, dump the ball down. Nice catch in traffic. That was Sanborn with the basketball. Now, that was Sanborn. Number 32 had it earlier. That was Giancola, foul. I'll get better at this. Not having my glasses threw me off, but now Densmore will make the call. That's one of the Races. That's going to be Morgan Race, 22, called for the foul. And they'll send Christ the King's number 13, Lena Giotti, to the line. So Giotti at the line shooting, must be shooting a couple because obviously we're not in a 1-on-1. That's the first foul of the ball game. 2-0 West Rutland with the lead. It's just catching up to everything. The winner here will advance deeper into the Christ the King 2009 tournament. You're watching it on Munger Vision. And if you, for some reason, miss it on TV, you can always go to the website, PEGTV.com, click video on demand, and watch it on the internet anytime, anywhere you want. And Giotti will miss them both. Race tips it to Race, and it'll go off from Breslin out of bounds. Yeah, there's twins out there for West Rutland. The coach told me that confuses her sometimes. Imagine what it's going to do to me. She coaches them all the time and then is confused. I should be completely lost by the end of the game. That was Riopel had the basketball, and then now stolen away by Christ the King. Breslin in the open court. There's a good look to Giotti. Up and off the glass. No good. But it's a beautiful move to get open. Here comes Race, full throttle through the double team, and last touch by Christ the King, number 32, Giancola. Nope. Sorry about the camera bouncing. I got like the most busiest spot to videotape from people coming in, coming all over. So Lax takes the ball out of bounds for West Rutland, and the Race lost her bounce, and the ball went through her hands out of bounds. 2-0 West Rutland lead. 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Now they're going to bring Riopel up, put some pressure on Breslin. She'll bring it into the front court. No problem. Stops at the elbow, waits for the cut, and stolen away by Race. And Race might have got away with some steps there. Lax swallowed up by the defense to kick the ball back out to Riopel. The Race to the baseline, and Lax pivoting around. And that's going to be off the top of the backboard. Oh yeah, I think we got shots coming up. Sumner heading to the line for West Rutland, as they did a good job getting on the boards that time, creating a second opportunity. Got fouled. 3:50 to go. First quarter action. 6-minute quarters. Overtime if necessary. And got it. So Jen Sumner gets the bounce, makes it 3-0 West Rutland. And she just nicked the front of the rim on that one. Rebound came straight down, and the one dribble by Schmelzenbach Claire Schmelzenbach, number 33 out there. Christ the King that was. There's the dump downside. Giotti put it on the floor and it's backed up by Breslin. She'll go up and fire it in there. That's a strong move because the shot was actually partially tipped, partially blocked. She was able to muscle through it and make the basket. Rhea Bell will pivot and get the ball off the Raish. Nice grab down inside and the finish. Raish to Raish. It's Taylor to Morgan. 5-2 West Rutland. Oh, look at Breslin being able to get the ball below the free throw line. We'll take it back out on the wing. There's a touch by Giancola back to Breslin. No good offensive rebound. Giotti will get it up and in. Yeah, now everything's starting to loosen up and play is starting to flow. That's going to be Lax took the shot from the outside. Sanborn will get the rebound. She's looking to outlet the basketball. The outlet was covered. And now we'll come back to Breslin. All the way on the rim, no good. Raish will save it and give it off to Raish. Now to Sumner. Riopel will make the grab. It was a hard pass. And now the turnover. Collected and somehow got it down to, well, they got it to the base. I thought Raish was going to make the grab. It was Giotti that took the ball away. Now to Breslin, and a blocking foul will be called on Lax. Coming in for West Rutland now will be Whedon, Katie Whedon coming in for Riopel. And I believe that's the first substitution by either side here in the ballgame. This first quarter has been a doozy as it's flown right along, and that's knocked out of bounds by Lax. This was intended for Breslin. There's Emily Sumner right there. She made the grab in the stands. She's taking in her younger sister's game. Oh, the steal by Raish, and then the ball knocked away by Schmelzenbach. Stays with West Rutland. And now for West Side, Lindsay Bradley coming in wearing number 24. Now Bradley just in the ball game, 24 in green for West Rutland. Lax looks, waits for the screen to be set. Bradley covers. They want to get the ball into Sumner's hands. She'll stand at the elbow, crank it up, and be short. Schmelzenbach's pass, grabbed by Breslin. Nice athletic move to make the grab. All the way, foul, and go on the line. Maybe shoot a couple. So 11 will be Sumner, and I believe that's her second foul of the first quarter. Got it. Nice looking free throw by Gwen Breslin. Ties the game at 5. Megan Eaton in the ball game for Christ the King wearing number 11. And Sarah Nadler, number 23 in the ball game. Those are both Christ the King substitutions. Breslin will be a little bit short on the second shot. We'll stay tied at 5. Sumner bringing the ball up over the timeline where it works between the circles, goes off to the left side. Got it to Lax. No space for it to really get the shot off, and there's the grab. Breslin tipped the ball away, but recovered by. Nope, Breslin will end up making the steal. She worked at it, and foul on Sumner. Count the basket. Breslin on the finish. And that's either the second or third foul now on Sumner, but it's a big foul as it goes 7-5, Christ the King. It's okay, so it's been confirmed. It's 2 on Sumner. Breslin had her missed shot rebounded by Raish. Lax looking for, needing some help, and was looking for Sumner and wasn't touched to go on the bounds. We have a West Rutland timeout taken with 1:28 to go in the first quarter. 7-5, Christ the King. I think that was a good timeout, a needed timeout by West Rutland. Raish tipped it, last touched by Schmelzenbach, I believe. No, that's Giancola, 32. Sumner with the 2 fouls, walking the ball up 7-5. West Rutland got out to the quick lead, then Christ the King able to settle. And they got into the flow of the game, that's for sure. Bradley to Race. Lax with a good grab in the corner, and Race putting the shot up. Off the window, no good. Giotti will be fouled or tied up. And we get a foul called on Lax. Now on the substitutions coming in, they're going to have Race for a Race. You're going to bring Taylor Race in for Morgan Race for West Rutland. Breslin just beat her to the spot down the floor, work off the screen. Now dump it down inside, open, got it. Nadler with the basket. The defense reacted to Breslin, and then she just found the open person. Lax with the catch. Boy, that was a tough catch, too. 9-5, Christ the King. Oh, rattled around and popped out on Sumner. Controlled by West Rutland. Lax lines it up, and no. Good choice, so she was open. Lax with the steal. To the floor. Breslin will come up with the basketball. Well, touched a lot of people, but the ball got down inside, and Giotti. That foul will be called on Lindsey Bradley. Yeah, so go on the baseline to Christ the King. Plenty of time left, 16.7 seconds. Up and no. One more time, no. Couple chances for Eaton and just didn't get the hoop to cooperate with her. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. I don't know if they'll get the shot off. Up and no. That's going to be the quarter. 9-5, Christ the King with the strong finish. Will have the 4-point lead going into the second quarter play on Munger Vision. Got West Side with the basketball, and they started the ball game off with both races in the ball game, and now they've down to a race on the bench, one at a time, and yeah, that's going to be a turnover. Winner will move on deeper into the tournament, the 2009 Christ the King tournament, holiday tournament. Breslin, who, gotta tell you, was extremely impressive last year when I watched her play, looks even better this year. She took over the ball game in the first quarter and helped West Side surge to that lead. There's a steal up ahead to Lax, and got it. 9-7. So again, even after the rocky 3 minutes in the first quarter that West Rutland experienced, they're only down by a bucket. Oh, good look. Down inside, Jotty hard off the backboard, no good. Raish up ahead to Sumner. Sumner gets the ball in the quarter. Lax wanted to turn to the baseline, and that was taken away by Schmelzenbach. Good defense by Schmelzenbach down there. Bradley will hold and work it around the perimeter as that ball tipped around, and Sumner able to control it before the travel is called. She's able to get the ball off the race. Oh, that was like a demolition derby out there. I honestly thought she either double dribbled or traveled, but they're going to call a foul on West Rutland. I believe it was on Breslin. I didn't really see the number flash, and we're going to have okay, so Lax took a few dribbles and got the pass off on his side to Whedon. To Sumner. Nope. Schmelzenbach. A lot of rebounds now. She's trying to rack up the rebounds, Schmelzenbach is. Breslin killed the dribble up top. Her basket. Oh, you can hear the contact, yeah. That'd be Lax with the foul. Those are the kind that make the coach kind of pull her hair out, because that was a foul at midcourt. Aggressive play, nice play, but they kind of bailed Christ the King out there by killing. Christ King killed the dribble early, and then the foul committed by West Rutland was the 7th team foul, so it'll be 1-1 now for Christ the King the rest of this first half, which is 4:34 left. So Gwen Breslin going to the line. As a check in the book. Yeah, and it is the 7th team foul, and it is the 1-1. Okay, everybody kind of had a chance to catch your breath. No. Tell you what, Raish, very athletic young lady. All right, when you build them up, they do that. She did a nice job of really getting high for the rebound, and then she went to pass the ball on the dribble, and it came up high out of her hands and lost control of it. So for West Rutland, Lexi Champagne in the ball game now, wearing number 15. That was a West Rutland change. So Champagne 15 in the ball game now. They try to trap up top. Nadler turns and trying to add to her point total. That's going to be Sanborn, no good. And Race will go back and get the ball and find Sumner. Baseline and save, but it comes back into Giotti, who gives it to Breslin. And Riopel, oh, that's kind of different. They couldn't call timeout because they didn't have the ball. Okay, so West Rutland will get the timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And no, I can't remember. I think I read the West Rutland roster. I'll read the Christ King roster for you. How's that? I'll tell you, Gwen Breslin's number 4. Megan Eaton is 11. Maggie Sanborn is number 12. Lena Giotti's number 13. Sarah Nadler is 23. Grace Giancola is 32. And Claire Schmelzenbach is 33. And I'll tell you, we'll reset. 3:57 to go in the half. 9-7. Christ the King with the lead. The winner moves on deeper into the 2009 holiday tournament. 7th, 8th grade girls basketball. This is the 8th grade bracket right here. West Rutland in the dark green uniforms. Christ the King in a very familiar, very traditional gold basketball uniforms. The Crusaders taking on the Golden Horde. Because I just had to find the focus again on my lens. Sometimes my camera just does that, just loses itself. And it's not because it's on manual, not automatic. No good, and the rebound back up. Nadler, no. Rebound tipped around. Nadler, blocked from behind. There's a big battle for the basketball. Sumner will come out of the pack with it. Up and foul going to the line, shooting 2. Nice push by Sumner down the floor to draw the foul. And 2 shots with 3:33 to go on the clock.
Number 13, right?
Yes.
So Sumner, nope. I'm not sure if it was intentional, but she tried to use the window and bank it in, and it just didn't work for her. And she won't get the second one either. Giotti with the rebound, and Breslin couldn't save it. That was Raish. Morgan Raish got in there and disrupted the whole play, and West Rutland will take possession on the bounce underneath their own basket. There they go. They need Maya Dow, number 4, to take the ball out of bounds. Puts it into Raish. Sumner, they'll bring it all the way back around. The catch, the shot, Champagne got it! Nine to 9 on Champagne's made basket. Giotti to the hole, 11-9, Christ the King. And that's a good grab over there by Dow. Her pass back, picked off by Sanborn. Sanborn in the crowd will stop at the free throw line, put the shot up, and no. The good look by Sanborn, though. I like that. Took the shot. Sumner, between circles, wanted to accelerate, kicks the ball off. 3-ball in it. One of the Raishes, it's 22, Morgan Raish. Now, I don't understand they gave her 1 point. They got to correct that. So it's 11-11. Oh, no, 11-9, 3-point, 12-11. Nope. It's at Rutland High School education shining through there. Giancola, 32 into the ball game for Christ the King. And Eaton came back in, number 11. Giotti got it. Good inbounds play. 13-12. Christ the King as we go back and forth here in this final game of the first day. Raish, blocking foul, Giotti. Yeah. Now, I think it's just, oh, I lost track of team fouls. I thought it'd be the 1-on-1 for West Rutland. Well, Raish popped open and they got to get her the ball quicker. She was open down the lane and they didn't get her the basketball. Went out from Raish's hands out of bounds. And they're going to substitute Taylor Raish for Morgan Raish for West Rutland. No, they're going to bring out, I'm sorry, both Raishes will be in and they're going to bring out Champagne. Giotti it was Breslin in the first quarter for Christ the King. It's been Giotti here in the second quarter. Jump ball, and I'm looking for the arrow. West Rutland basketball. And they're going to have Dow take the ball out of bounds. And Sumner looks at the top of that 2-3 zone. Got the ball in the Lax. Lax had a strong start. Got a couple fouls on her and set down for a while. Breslin with the steal. Up ahead to Eaton. She wants to throw through the double team. Tipped around and comes down to Raish. Now they were trying the last couple seconds to get the ball to Sumner, and she'll set the point up here. In the corner to Lack, she'll spin baseline defensively. That was Schmelzenbach, did a nice job moving her feet, took away the baseline. Sumner up, and Sumner got another three. Couple threes for the younger Sumner. 15-13, West Rutland over Christ the King. And Breslin has the ball taken away by Lax, up and no. Jump ball. Should be Green basketball, Christ the King basketball. Oh, I've got a good one cooking here. Champagne coming in the ball game for Morgan Raish. And Gwen Breslin with the ball. Giotti up, muscled it up, and in. We're tied at 15. Giotti through two defenders will make the basket. 15 all, 44 seconds in the second quarter. Sumner are going to hit the, it's a tough place. Like I said in the other broadcast, the roof's very low here. Once you hit the rafter, the steel I-beam that holds the roof up, it's out of play. Giotti catches, wheels to the hole, got it, Giotti will give. Christ the King back the lead, 17-15. Like I said, Christ the King's perspective, Breslin was the key to their success in the first quarter, and Giotti's been the key to their success here in the second quarter. Stolen by Schmelzenbach. Schmelzenbach down the far side, full throttle. Lets the defender pass by, sets, fires short. Rebound, last touch by Raish. Also there was Eaton for Christ the King, but went out from Raish. 9.9 seconds to go on the clock. Tipped out of bounds by Raish. Now the clock ran quite a few ticks after the ball was touched, went out of bounds. They don't reset the clock, so they want to wrap it into Breslin. She wants to post up Sumner, playing with those two fouls, played off and getting fouled. That's going to count if it goes. It isn't, but what a great first half. 17-15, Christ the King with the lead over West Rutland. Down by 2 to start the third quarter. We'll have the basketball to begin things off here. That's going to be Sumner to Lax. West Rutland got out to a 5-0 lead, and a nice rally by Christ the King. And I missed the call. Okay, so we're going to have shots coming up by Raish, number 23, Taylor Raish. I'm just trying to get my iris wide open here. There we go. Brighten up the picture. So Raish at the line, get a couple free throws. And again, there is overtime. Because this is a tournament, you're going to have a winner to move on to the next round, and that's just what happens. Whoever wins here goes on to the next round of the tournament. And she'll miss them both, and Giotti will get the rebound, gets it off to Breslin. When Breslin crosses the timeline, Sumner going to pick her up defensively. He's got 2 fouls, Lax with 2 fouls, and that ball tipped. It comes right back though to Breslin. Nice job defensively by Rachel, holding the ground, stayed straight up in the air. What a pass up ahead to Lax. Kicked it back out and knocked out of her hands by Schmelzenbach, who's having a great game. Look at the steal by Lax, and she can't get the finish. Raish up, got it. Oh, that's tough defense. We're tied at 17 in the 3rd quarter. Now, so the last game you saw was very one-sided in the score, and this game right here, good matchup. Giancola took the shot. It was blocked out of bounds. Saved back into Giotti. Wants to go baseline to Schmelzenbach. To Breslin. And there's the help coming in from the weak side, and jump ball. They came down on the weak side and collapsed down, and it should be on the baseline. Yeah, to Christ the King. 17-all, 4:52 to go, 3rd quarter. Schmelzenbach, no. Open, took the shot, and then the step to the hole by Breslin. That was blocked by one of the Gracious and stolen back by Giotti. Breslin going to take it in, and no good. Nice shot again defensively, just creating an obstacle for Breslin to go around but not foul her. As Riopel will bring the ball into Sumner. Christ the King opts to go 2-3 zone and not pick up in the back court. Sumner on this side to Riopel. She'll pivot, get the ball back to Lax. Lax has played a solid ball game out there for West Rutland. And boy, I don't know how there wasn't a whistle on it, but there was no foul called on the shot. Raish, 3-balling it, no. Battle on the rebound. Raish will get in there and tie up Giotti, and jump ball. Going to stay on this end to Christ the King. They'll take it out of bounds. That's going to be Sanborn into Breslin. The West Rutland coach a little fired up over the no foul call on the shot taken, and I got to tell you, there were a lot of contact on Raish, no foul called. 17-all, just a tad under 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. It's been a wild one here from the Christ the King gym. Giotti got fouled on the drive prior to the shot. Should be a possession foul. Yeah, on the baseline, out of bounds. Yes, and Breslin just waits there. She got the basketball handed to her. They look inside. The Giancola come back to Giotti. She had too tough an angle at the bottom of the backboard. And it's going to be picked up by West Rutland. And somehow Schmelzenbach came up with the ball, and Raish will pick up the foul. Taylor Raish will. It's going to bring Bradley off the bench, number 24, and Bradley coming in for West Rutland. As Raish is going to sit down with foul trouble. Gwen Breslin down inside of Giotti. Boy, they work well together. Giotti wants to go baseline, puts the shot up, and no. Tell you what, that was one of the most athletic shots at this age level. Took the contact and then jumped straight up. Sumner creates the pass lane back to Riopel. They swing all the way back around to Lax, and Bradley, that was tipped, hit the front of the rim, no good. Rolls off the back of Giotti into Riopel's hand. Now, Sumner, who was hot in the first half, can't get that one to drop. Lax going to be swallowed up by the Crusaders. Somehow comes out the other side with the basketball. Raish will pivot, and well, she got it to her teammate. It wasn't the route she wanted. Sumner, count it! Sumner got it, and she caught it to the line. And one. Basket's good. And that foul was called on Giotti. And that's going to bring Eaton in the ballgame for Giotti. I can only assume that she's got 3 fouls. 19-17 West Rutland with the lead. Boy, the ebb and flow and change momentum here has been awesome in this ballgame. What a great ballgame. Sumner missed. Sumner plays with that. I love the attitude. I'm trying to think of a chip on her shoulder, and the shirt's untucked, and the hair's all over her head. And looks like she just put in 50 hours. I mean, she's I like that. Real blue collar. Look at that box up by Sumner with Schmelzenbach. Up ahead to Lack, she'll knock it down, and tell ya, it was just inches from being perfect. Good matchup. We're going to keep Lack soft pressure in the backcourt. Breslin against Bball will turn baseline and then had Raish come over to help out. Eaton wants to penetrate, gives it off on the bounce pass on the wing, and got to dump the ball down in Schmelzenbach. She'll kick it out to Eaton. Last touch by Eaton will be West Rutland basketball. Nadler. Sarah Nadler coming back in the ball game. She's got a basket today. That's a Christ the King change. Sumner hit the beams again. Yeah, see those beams we talk about? It's a very short ceiling here. So West Rutland this time, they'll pick up over mid-court defensively. 2:18 to go in the third quarter, and Breslin. Heck, that's one of the rare mistakes I've seen her make today. She killed the dribble almost at mid-court and tried to throw all the way down the baseline, and it was tipped around but came back to Christ the King. Well defended. That was Bradley who came over and actually made the play. Bradley did. Bball with the dribble. They'll find Sumner. Sumner's the point guard. She's ran the show offensively out there from the point for West Rutland. Lax went to the corner and a lot of trouble now. She gets to Bradley, catches, fires, and that was definitely tipped by Christ the King. It'll go out of bounds off from the hands of the Crusaders, and we'll have Samantha Lax go down on the baseline now. West Rutland looking to go upset the host team and get further into the tournament here. That's up and no. Tipped around by Bradley, and I think it was last touch by Breslin. That is the call. West Rutland basketball. Got to beat the 5 count, and they'll just hand it in now to Raish. Her pass back to Bradley was tipped, and everybody on the floor. No, travel call. Bradley went to the floor to try to save the possession and traveled. Is Maya Dow, number 4, going to be... we'll have to wait, but Dow will be in the basketball game for West Rutland after the timeout. You see Christ the King there. They're down by 2 with 1:28 to go in the third quarter on Munger Vision. Breslin didn't let the trap develop. The trap got her now. And she'll throw over the top of it to Nadler. Oh, almost. Problem up top, but that's going to be, no. Sanborn took the shot. Rebound came down to Sumner. Sumner, remember, got the 2 early fouls. And then really played very aggressive, but very smart. Hasn't picked up the 3rd foul. Lax couldn't knock it down. Had a good look at it. Lax will chase down the rebound. Wants to go baseline, and that was a good job by Giancola, taking away the baseline. Stolen by Breslin. 49 seconds to go in the quarter. Yeah, what happened there? I'm just trying to figure out which Raish that is. Morgan Raish. She got back into her spot defensively, but then she got backpedaling. Instead of, if she gets there and plants herself, it's going to be a foul the other way or a turnover. But when she started to give ground and backpedal, she was going to get called for the blocking foul. I'll tell you, this West Rutland 8th grade girls team plays a lot like the West Rutland varsity. Sumner gets the rebound, rips the pass up to the player with release cut deep. Play with some tempo, they swarm on defense. They remind me a lot of Carl Sereni's West Rutland group, which is good because Sereni's going to get all these young ladies in a year or 2 at the varsity level. Breslin calmly knocks them down. We're tied at 19. Every possession is big. We're tied 19-all. Sumner sets it up, can't knock it down, follows it up, and nope. The shot might have been tipped. Just smart. Plato followed up her missed shot and generated another chance for West Side. Breslin doubled up top, and that's going to roll to the baseline. Schmelzenbach on the baseline. We'll give it back to Breslin. 21 seconds. Up. I tell you, that was a beautiful shot. It didn't happen for her, but what an athletic move. Bradley got the rebound. Dow streaks into the front court. Puts the shot up. No, I like it, though. Bradley puts a shot up. Bball going to line shoot a couple. They just swarm to the hole to rebound. They don't get caught flat-footed watching. Bradley just saw the ball, went quick to the ball, got the ball. She's at the line to shoot a couple. And that stops the clock with 8.4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Got a Donnybrook here from the Christ the King Gym in Rutland, Vermont. Little flat on it. She'll get another chance here. Second shot coming up by Bradley. Same result, yeah. And Schmelzenbach with the ball. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Gonna give it to Breslin. Up and rim out. We're gonna go to the fourth quarter, tied at 19 from the Christ the King tournament on Munger Vision. Good ball game for the nightcap here. Hope you enjoyed all the action from the Christ the King tournament. You're watching tomorrow's High School Stars today. That's going to be stolen away by Raish, and no. She'll tip it around. Breslin will go to the outside and steer away from the traffic, bring it back up the middle of the floor, get below the free throw line, up, and they're letting them play now, and jump ball called. Christ the King will set it up on their own baseline, underneath their own basket. They'll set the box formation up. 5:40 to go in regulation. Schmelzenbach. Well, she got the sweet spot, didn't take the shot. Nadler, no good. Rebound tipped, and here comes Lack. She's got trouble coming up behind her, and tip go to the floor, and got to be a travel call. 2 West Rutland players fighting for it. Got to be travel, yeah. As it's Lax and one of the Raishes, Taylor Raish. Looking for the lead this possession, Christ the King. It's gone back and forth. It's been a seesaw battle. Too tall. They're looking for the cut on the baseline from Giancola, and the pass was just too tall. Sumner. Relax. Open on the elbow. Oh, pulled it back down on the yacht. Raish on the drive was fouled. Right there, Raish just took advantage of the court in front of her. They left a lot of space in front of her, and she drove into the hole, and then she took advantage of her height. Was taking a shot over the top of the defender, got her on the elbow. 19-0, 5:10 to go. Regulation on Munger Vision, and here comes Raish with the shot for the lead. I don't know. She got an awful hitch from the elbow up. She's young, she'll work on that, but they should get a different form for her on her free throws. Front rimmed it, and ball came right back to her. Well, she's cranked because she was going to the hole. That was on a weak side rebound. It's going to be last touch by Giancola. West Rutland basketball, they've had a couple chances in the last 35-40 seconds to get the lead. And Giotti coming in for Nadler. So Giotti with the foul trouble back in the ballgame now with 5:02 to go. She was quite the catalyst in the second quarter for Christ the King. Get a nice look, open look, just didn't get the finish, and the ball will go out of bounds. Crusader basketball. And Sanborn into Breslin. Guy who's been quiet here in the fourth, and I know we're only 2 minutes into it, has been Sumner. They'll be off from the shin of Morgan Raish, out of bounds to Christ the King. And they'll set that box formation up. Giotti, to me, would be the first option. Now she'll set the screen, and Giancola open. Giancola puts it up, and got it, Giancola! Will give Christ the King back the lead at 21-19. And the steal by Breslin. Got it! Boy, that was a tough angle. Getting ridden defensively. Still got it up and in. A 4-point run now by Christ the King has put the lead to 23-19. Lax will put the ball on the floor on the bounce pass and get it back to Maya Dow. Dow back to Lax. And West Rutland right now, they just can't panic. Going down a couple baskets with a lot of time left. Nice pickup by Raish. The foul called on Breslin. Push called. Nobody in the bonus yet. And for West Rutland, Katie Whedon coming in the ball game. And we're going to have a West Rutland timeout as they're down by 4 with 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Good one tonight, huh? Proctor already made it to the next round, the girls' 8th grade squad, and West Rutland and Christ King trying to make it into the next round of the tournament. That's up and no good. Rebound down to Breslin, and they had a multitude of calls they didn't make on that particular sequence. Breslin being guarded by Sumner. Pass just evades the fingertips of Lax, and then Lax will reach in and lost it out of bounds. Made the steal, but then went out of bounds. Christ the King with the basketball. I tell you, it's at a point in the ball game where another basket or two here by Christ the King will make it. Neither team's really been able to open up a huge offensive display here as far as getting big leads. And West Rutland getting to that critical time in the ball game where they need points off possessions to keep strategy on their side. If they let the lead get too big, it takes away a lot of options, a lot of strategy. And that's going to become a turnover. Every possession's critical. And now it's going to be Champagne in for Raish for West Rutland. Giancola feeling it. Nope. Tipped around, ball on the floor. Lax took it off the chin, kept control of it, and will run into Schmelzenbach and lose control. Schmelzenbach with the defensive play will force the turnover. Breslin's very calm out there. I think that you kind of swooge over onto her teammates. I mean, she seems to have it under control, and your teammates say, well, you know, they stay calm under pressure. Giotti, ball fakes baseline. Nice job by Giotti. Up. Look at the weak side rebound. Schmelzenbach with the weak side rebound. To Giotti on the drive. No. She wheeled to the hole. No good. Gets it up ahead to Lax from Sumner to the hole. Hard. No good. The rebound and block. Sumner had the shot blocked on the putback. And now we have a blocking foul on Schmelzenbach. Now I don't know where we're at. Nope. I don't know where we're at with the fouls as far as one-on-ones and stuff, but nobody going to the line, so we haven't hit the 17 foul limit yet. And Raish pops free, worked off the screen, gets the ball to Sumner. Open? No. Hit a couple threes earlier in the ball game. Sumner put it up all in one motion, and nobody blocked. It'll go out of bounds too, West Rutland. They retrieved the ball, went out the lobby. West side going to go press now, and Breslin in the backcourt alone. And they got beat her to the spot on the sideline. Breslin with a good quick push didn't allow the defense to get set up. Giotti got it. Now with 2:10, 6-point deficit. They need points right here, or they lose. Yeah. I'm not questioning coaching. I just think that they got to get organized. West Rutland gonna foul coming up on Whedon. I think they rushed the shot selection, and I think they didn't really take advantage of both Raishes in the ballgame at the same time, playing in down low. Giotti. Her pass back. Raish will tie it up. Yep. And should stay goal basketball. Yeah, we're going to have a West Rutland timeout with 1:46 to go. Down by 6, and they're playing defense. Need to stop here. Now remember, there is no shot clock, so not that Christ King's going to get the ball and hold it, but they don't need a bad shot. Oh, that's a tremendous job of getting shot. Schmelzenbach came up probably with the biggest rebound of the game right now. Gives them possession back with 1:35 to go. I started to say they can shoot. There's nothing wrong with scoring like this, but they don't need to take a bad shot. They're in the lead. The urgency's the other way, and lost it out of bounds. Yeah, Sumner No, no, no. That's lax. I'm sorry. They need to press now. West Rutland's going to go into the press. And again, there's only one person back for Christ the King, Breslin. And Gordon Breslin trying to dribble out of the... Look at the ball handling skills by Breslin. Then she'll go to Sanborn in the front. There's Schmelzenbach. Cut to the hole and travel called. 68 seconds left in the basketball game. Sumner. Garache on the drive. Got it. They've spread the floor and brought her in from the wing, and she got it. 25-21. But, yeah, they should have. There's going to be a foul on Sumner. Yeah, they're going to play that. The defender playing back is behind the main press. It's got to anticipate, get to the spot, and plant themselves. Right now, they're just shadowing the defenders coming down the floor. Sanborn with the basketball. Yeah, and coach for Christ the King telling them to slow it down, take your time, they got to organize. Oh, jump ball, and it's going to be, should be green basketball. Tell you what, that was textbook. They worked the ball in for a bunting shot, and they just didn't get the shot to drop. Other than that, that was well ran. They were telling them from the sideline, they'll get organized, take your time, set it up, and they did. Up and hit the side of the backboard and out of bounds. And that brought the clock down to 28.4 seconds. Yeah, she dribbled out of bounds. Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't bring anybody back in the backcourt to help her. So it'll be West Rutland with the basketball, 24 seconds to go. Now, I would take it to the hole if I had the height advantage like that, and they did. Breslin's going to slow it down in the front court. Yeah. That's just what the coach told her, slow it down. Raish going to call for the foul, stop the clock, push on Raish, and that was Giancola that was fouled. And no indication, nope, no 1-on-1 yet. 10 seconds left in the basketball game. Breslin finds Schmelzenbach. They'll kick it out, let the clock go down to 8, 7, 6, and got it. That's going to be the ball game, and Christ the King with a gutsy performance is going to win it 27-26 over West Rutland. A great ball game by both teams. 27-21, Christ the King, 8th grade girls over West Rutland. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always watch Munger Vision.